Hey, this is Tammy, and we're going to start on the December calendar, the last one. Yay! Um, First, go over to, actually, I'm sorry, wrong thing. Click on your punch, your background punch, and select paper fill. And we're going to Joyful Times this time, which is right here. And let's see, the background is number 1. So click on that, and then we're going to want to double click and zoom out until as far as we can go. Okay, and then for the inside photo box, it should already be vanilla. If it's not, hit delete and then go over here to your background papers and select the cardstock, open that up, and you can go all the way to the bottom and drag in the vanilla. Okay, let's check our mat. The mat is gray and we actually want it to be soft suede. So I'm going to change that. That's that one right there. And my numbers and days are correct. If they're not, double click on this and it will bring up the window to change the colors. Okay, so let's see. I think I'll finish this calendar part first. So what I used for the little stripes was from Back to School. So it's a stamp brush set. Go down towards the bottom into the designer stamps, and darn it, where is it? Oh, here, the designer kits to Back to School. Open that up. Oh, it's not a stamp, it's an embellishment. Hang on, hang on. Go into embellishments and Back to School. Okay, and then if you scroll down, there is some stripes, some red stripes here. I can't remember exactly where it was. Right here. Back to School red diagonal stripes. Okay, so we're going to drag that in and rotate it and then crop it. So I'm just kind of giving it a shot first. Whoops, that was a mistake. Edit, undo. Okay, we just want to get that little thing right there. Okay, and so I didn't crop it very good. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I don't know if that's enough, but I think so. Because I'm going to put a border up here. I'm going to move this over just a teeny bit. And then I am going to copy, I'm sorry, click on that again. Control C, Control V, copy and paste so that I can put it on the other side. Okay, now we have a layer here. Oh, and actually first we want to do a little layer here. So let's go to our punches. That's the easiest way to do it. And I'm in my basic punches, square punch. And so I'm just going to drag that over and pull it down to about right here. And I think I actually narrowed it down a little bit. I didn't make this very wide at all. Now we're going to put paper fill, and this one I think is, oops, oh, number 12. No, it's not number 12. All right, it's green. We're just going to have to go through them all. Yeah, that's the one, number 5. So select that. And you may want to zoom in a little bit. Okay, that looks good. And then we want to do another square punch since we've got that up. Make it a little narrower. And it goes across like that. Actually, maybe bring it up a little bit because we need some room for our little scallop border too. I think that looks about right. And paper fill. Now we want that number 12, which is the red. Okay, and I'm going to leave that about right where it is. Okay, since we're in punches, we're going to use a whole bunch of other punches too. So let's just keep, we'll put the drop shadow on that one. And now we're going to go to borders and open that. And we're going to use the dotted scallop ribbon border. Bring that over. And I don't think I squished it or anything or shortened it. I just cropped it. So let's just crop it a little bit. See if that'll work. I'm pretty close. I think I'm one off. Okay, and we are going to color this soft suede. Oops, not paper fill, color fill. I can tell I'm doing this late at night. I'm getting a little, making mistakes. Okay, drop shadow. I'm going to add that, and then we're going to move it backward. We just want to move it backward one, not send it, we just send it backward, not to the back. Two different things. Okay, so the next thing, since we're in punches, this joy that goes here, that's also punches. And you're going to find that under the extras. If you hit the little plus sign that's under extras, you're going to see joyful times. So open that up. These are a little hard to add. They're really big. Now, see, I put it on and you can't even see it, and I'm going to drag it down. I mean, the thing is just huge. So you've got to make it a lot smaller. And speaking of this, probably be a really good thing to do at this point is to lock down your entire November. So why don't we do that? Edit, lock object. That way none of this stuff's going to move while we're fiddling with all these big, huge stamp brushes. Oh, and in fact, you know what? Delete that, because what you want to do in the beginning is bring over the J, the O, and the Y. Don't size them until we get them all lined up. And then what we're going to do is group them, and we'll size them together. And that way you know that they're all going to match. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just dragging all three of them in. Here, let me put them over the December so you can see them better. And I didn't resize any of them at this point. Because it's a lot easier. They all come out the same size when you first put them in. It's a lot easier to kind of line them up, and then I'm going to move this J over a little bit. I tried to align these using the align tool, and it really didn't work. They're kind of, I think it has something to do just with the way they're placed inside of the, you know, with these huge spaces. Anyway, best thing is just eyeball it. And then go over each one individually and photo fill it. I'm sorry, paper fill it. So for the J, we want